Hi, Internet! And welcome to You're Gonna Regret It Modern Children's Movie Review with your hosts, Fighting Leaf and Husky the Wolf. Once upon a time, before I had this chair underneath me, I set out to review a particular movie made for a very, very particular fandom.
But it was dumb, boring, and no fun to make fun of, so we reviewed Unico instead.
One fateful day, however, we reviewed a little movie called The Nut Job, which is 1,000 times more dull and uninteresting than this one, leaving us with no more excuse to ignore it.
The movie in question is My Little Pony Equestria Girls.
My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Nobody was ready for the kind of phenomenon that it became.
Can you blame it though? Everyone already knew what it was, and then suddenly they made a new version of it that was 1.5 million times better than anything created before it. At least in that particular franchise.
Specifically, what the Friendship is Magic thing introduced was the idea of conflict in their stories, as well as putting a serious effort into making them actually funny.
It's still girly as crap though, but it somehow managed to reach a very wide demographic.
And yet, I've never been able to get into it myself. Sorry folks, I am not a brony. I've watched several episodes from the first 3 seasons, but after that I just gave up on trying.
But since we need more viewers, it's time for some shameless pandering!
And so, without further ado...
Leaf! You can't give up your show! Your fans need you! We can't have Kid Movie Ninja without the ninja in it! I mean, Husky's the thing that sets this show apart from all the other Nostalgia Critic ripoffs out there. I mean, you've got to stay! You've got...
I was joking.
What?
Yeah, we were just messing with you. We're not going anywhere!
You guys are jerks.
Yes, we are. So, let's tear down a movie about friendship with our review of My Little Pony Equestria Girls. I am Fighting Leaf.
And Husky, I'm here too.
The leader-in-chief
Of this show and not much else.
put together by twists of fate so great it's all beyond belief. Don't you give me no grief. My loop on canine, it suits me just like who you can deceive. Review kids' movies with no beauty, not groovy, while brooding with moody me. That's how it's gotta be.
Fighting Leaf and Husky, I'm Husky. Fighting Leaf and Husky, I'm Husky. Fighting Leaf and Husky, yeah, that's me.
Sure, they like them now, but that ain't gonna last. To minimize the damage, we gotta work fast. This is what we gotta do to help the kids to get it. Now listen to my review, you're gonna regret it. It's Husky by my side and me on my chest. We real bad kids movies with help from the rest. I am Fighting Leaf, the kid movie chief. Don't give me no grief, or you're gonna regret it. The movie starts off with the 6 main characters from the TV show arriving at a place called the Crystal Kingdom.
You're nerve-excited! It's like you want to jump up and down and yell, "Yay!"
Then the pink one speaks. I don't know why that character is so popular. She's annoying. Also, I'm not actually going to refer to any of them by their names, because they just leave a really bad taste in my mouth.
And for the love of speed! Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy voiced by Adrian Libman, Rainbow Dash and Applejack voiced by Ashley Ball, Rarity voiced by Tabitha St. Germain, Spike voiced by Kathy Westluck, and Twilight Sparkle voiced by Tara Strong. There, you big babies!
Thank you for the interruption. It was so worthwhile.
Turns out Purple here and her friends came to celebrate the fact that she has wings now or something. And what is the deal with these freaking crystal golems?
Well, in the show there was this...
Yep, no rug burn. If the movie can't explain it for itself, I don't care.
Oh, come on! The movie's basically an extension of the show!
Not an excuse. It's the first movie they made, and it has to stand up on its own as a cinematic experience. The thing was released in freaking IMAX, for crying out loud.
Wait, seriously?
Seriously.
It didn't go straight to...
Nope.
That's stupid! You're stupid, movie! Anyway, they arrive here and Purple Nurple here bumps into this guy. Plot point, or something, I don't care. Point is, more princesses happen and the movie expects us to already know who they are, then sleep.
Huh. There seems to be a little bit of a class divide between ponies and dragons here.
Racist! Racist.
Twilight Purple is scared that, since she's now officially a pretty pony princess freak, that she'll be given a sparkly rainbow sunshine kingdom to rule over. And apparently she's not completely comfortable with that.
Why? What fool would ever walk away from ruling an empire? Why, if it were me, I would use that as a stepping stone to conquering the world! Ooh, strawberry shortcake is on!
She's concerned that just because she has a pair of sparkly magic wings, it doesn't automatically make her a good leader.
All of the inappropriate jokes!
My little pony.
Yeah, right, fast forward.
Oh yeah, there's one little thing you guys should know about my opinion towards the show.
We hate all of the songs!
And the ones in this movie will be no exceptions.
All of them! Well that's useful. So yeah, something sparkly, shiny, magical happens, and now there's a thief in the palace!
Also, I didn't know hooves could be quite so silent against crystalline flooring. She sneaks into Purple's room and already proves herself to be an ineffective thief.
So she uses her mystical, magical powers of sparkly woggliness to swap the pretty pony princess tiara with a fake pretty princess pony tiara so that—
Okay, that's it.
What is your malfunction?
This is the second time you've interrupted us today. This had better be good.
Dude, what's your guys' malfunction? I mean, you throw around words like super sparkly, magical, rainbow, awesome, when things like that clearly are not even being shown on the screen, and you can't even be bothered to call any of the characters by their real names. And you want people to take you seriously as a reviewer?
I'm treating this movie with the kind of respect that I think it deserves, like I always do. It's kinda late to start complaining about that now.
Well, there's your first problem right there. You're already hating on MLP Film with every breath that you're taking, that you don't even let anything happen before you start criticizing it. Come on, let the movie at least play for a while, and then tell people how stupid it was, based on the movie's own merit.
That's exactly what a brony would say.
Oh, he's right.
Ah,
We can't afford to be more childish with this particular movie than we are with others. So, we're here to review the film based on its own merits and not our own preconceived notions about it.
oh, fine. Ha ha! Stupid dumb crook pants, you suck!
Great start, Husky. So the thief wakes everyone up and tries to flee. Twilight Sparkle gives chase, but the crown ends up flung through some magic mirror portal thing.
Turns out that the thief's name was Sunset Shimmer, a former student of the Big White Ones. Hey, wait a minute. Sunset Shimmer? Twilight Sparkle? Did she have, like, other pupils before, like Midday Glowy, Afternoon Flicker, Sunrise Luster, Morning Radiation? Is that a requirement or something?
Turns out that Sunset Shimmer was Princess Celestia's student before Twilight, but the dark side was strong with that one, so she went off and did her own thing.
So yeah, that magical mirror thing is a portal that leads to some other world.
Sparkly!
Given how surprisingly dangerous this world is, I'm actually kind of shocked that Pink Thing has managed to survive as long as she has.
She has a name.
We are not calling her that, it's stupid!
I had always hoped that Sunset Shimmer would someday use it to return, to come back to Equestria seeking my guidance. Obviously, this is not what has happened.
Oh boy, I'd like to get more upset about how dumb an expectation that is to have about someone in that position. But knowing what I do about the show, that's actually a semi-reasonable expectation to have. See, this show is all about getting along, redemption, moral forgiveness, and non-violent solutions to problems that come up.
Which is why it sucks!
No, Husky, that's not why it sucks.
So Twilight Sparkle has to go through the mirror to retrieve the crown because it has magical powers needed to defend the kingdom or something.
Also, putting magical MacGuffins into other worlds tends not to end very well.
Oh yeah, and she has to go alone because of made-up reasons about the imbalance of the universe and dramatic tension and whatnot. Also for made-up reasons, she's only got 3 days or else the portal will close for...
And once it does, it will be another 30 moons before you will be able to use it to return.
How long is that?
About 2.5 years.
What? I can't watch this movie for that long! Hurry up and do something!
So she steps through the plot-sensitive portal, but so does her assistant Spike against everyone's wishes. This won't have any negative repercussions of any kind.
Stupid plot point is stupid!
Knock it off! Tee! So they arrive in another world, where Spike the Dragon is now a dog.
So what's Twilight then?
I have no idea what you are.
And here we see the gimmick of this movie.
Yeah, no more magical pony garbage. Now she's a filthy, stinking human being!
Long story short, she doesn't take her transformation very well.
Yeah, boy, we gotta talk about this. Twilight Spittle here is gonna have a tough time adjusting to her new environment.
While it is perfectly reasonable and in character and logical that she have these problems, it doesn't make them any less tedious to have to watch. Something like this is funny for the first few minutes, but just you wait. It'll never actually stop.
She'll just move on to other things to screw up.
Oh shoot, a door. I didn't plan on this.
This could be solved so easily, too. All it would take is just some poor sap to take pity on her at some point and act as a kind of guide. Doing that could still allow you to have the weird, oh, she doesn't get what's going on humor, but it would shorten each joke to where it doesn't outstay its welcome.
So they go to the... This is not a castle. Oh no! It's a freaking high school!
Whoa! You okay?
Oh, yeah. Remember that attractive male pony she bumped into at the beginning of the movie?
This is his smelly human counterpart.
Every pony from Equestria has one of those here.
Wait, then shouldn't Twilight have one of those too?
Husky, don't ask questions.
So yeah, pointless song skipping! Speaking of counterparts, here's the human Fluttershy being berated by... Oh, gravy, who could this possibly be? I wonder! Loudly do I wonder! Loud wondering!
Well,
You must be new here.
whoever this person is, she pretty much has the entire student body cowering before her.
Nobody ever stands up to Sunset Shimmer.
Sunset Shimmer?
Oh my gasp! The obvious bad guy was the freaking bad guy! Mind blown!
School. My name's Twilight. I'm Fluttershy.
Sorry, what was that?
It's Fluttershy. Oh my goodness! Who's this sweet little guy?
That's Spike, my, dog.
Oh, he's so cute.
I actually did see the first 2-part episode of the whole series, and this is pretty much beat for beat the introduction of that character into the show.
Hey, did you get that she's shy? She's shy, you know. Did you get that she's shy? Do we have to drill it in any deeper? Ah! Now it's time for some exposition. Apparently Flutterboy over here
And I'm already bracing myself for hateful comments and death threats.
took the tiara thing from Sunset Shimmer and gave it to Principal Celestia.
But I didn't want
Oh boy.
For like the 4 of you who don't already know, This is Princess Celestia.
Apparently the counterpart of the supreme ruler of all ponydom is a freaking high school principal.
Looks like it.
Lame!
You're not really supposed to have pets on school grounds. Might want to tuck them into your backpack. That's what I do. They just get so lonely when I'm at school all day.
Oh, okay.
Okay, freaky hippie lady, you do your thing.
So Twilight... Oh dear crap. Whatever. She meets with human Celestia and asks about the crown.
Turns out they think the crown is the normal crown that came from this world, and Principal Pants thinks Twilight is asking about some fall formal competition to become princess or something.
The word queen is never used in this entire movie.
Yeah, just pretty pony princesses everywhere.
You asked me if I was interested in running for princess.
There is so much wrong with that statement right there.
Well, in order to get her hands on the crown now, she'll have to win the fall formal. How very contrived.
And how will she do it?
I have no idea.
Because why the heck would she? So she asks old Buttershy for help, but when she says she's running against Sunset Simmer, she reacts like that.
Basically, Sunset Slimmer uses blackmail and subterfuge to get what she wants, and apparently no one can stop her.
You'd have to convince everyone here to vote for you instead of her. The athletes, the fashionistas, the dramas.
Ah yes, I remember these dramas from when I went to high school.
Maybe it was different at your old school, but at CHS, everybody sticks to their own kind.
This means you, audience!
We have now abandoned all pretense of this being about a magical fantasy world. This has become nothing more than a stupid high school drama. What an upgrade.
Now she has to find the head of the party planning committee to...
Party planning?
That can only mean...
The pink one.
Oh no!
Pinkie Pie? Are you psychic?
No. I don't think so. Unless, of course, that's something you can do here.
Not usually.
Huh. That was actually kind of funny.
So, now that I'm really looking at you, do you have a twin sister who lives in the city, has a pet dog named Spike that looks just like that one?
Oh yeah, the pink one apparently has magical plot powers or something. Let's get right back to the tedium, shall we?
I love how she doesn't see anything weird about Twilight trying to sign the thing with her mouth. She just accepts it. Anyway, as it turns out, the 5 counterparts of the other prominent pony characters all hate each other because of stupid. The pink one hates the shy one, and Apple Juice hates Rainbow Dork, and Rarity, who gives a flying flip kick?
After Twilight leaves, Sunset Trimmer shows up to remind us that she's evil. Good use of our time. Then she tracks down Twilight.
Can't believe I didn't recognize you earlier.
Yeah, because there are so many other purple people around here.
Well, at least the villain isn't clumsily spilling the beans about her plans for no reason. She's just reminding us that she's evil. Again. Did you get that, stupid people watching at home?
She's the bad guy. Did you get it?
Well, if you didn't, here's a little bit more.
When the crown and its power are mine, Twilight Sparkle will be sorry she ever set hoof into this world.
Bad guy!
Fan service.
What?
Excuse me. The great and powerful Trixie! Need some peanut butter crackers. Voila!
Point, purpose, anything?
Now for something more stupid. Twilight finds the school library, and these two, Snips and Snails,
they work for Sunset Studebaker,
sneak in with smartphones to take incriminating pictures of her trying to figure out how do computer and book work when have hands. Oh, the humor.
It's almost like I don't want to bore into my own skull with a power drill. Also, that happened in the show at some point. That is all.
Gee willikers, Husky. How much did she learn from all that time spent in the library?
She found a yearbook.
Seriously, all she really accomplished was finding an old photo of the girls hanging out one day.
Jack, Fluttershy, and I'm gonna bet the girl on the far right is Rarity.
There's a Rarity here? Interesting photo.
Yeah, in the TV series, Spike has a crush on Rarity, and Spike is normally a dragon, and she a pony.
And now he is a dog, and she is a stinky human, and I am uncomfortable.
Again, they're not saying profoundly stupid things here. They're reaching rational conclusions and managing to deal with their situation. The problem is that it's all so tedious for some reason, even though I can tell there was some sort of effort put into this setup.
The next morning happens, and she even has a strategy now to talk to people around school and win their votes. There's just one problem. Also, this is Rarity, and I hate her name because I can't think of a way to make fun of it.
Turns out that someone put together a humiliating video about Twilight and spread it around. Okay, I think I get it now. It's this high school angle. Yeah, maybe it's personal preference, but I can't stand to see the same freaking high school drama over and over and over again. Yes, all the things that they're doing are logical and reasonable, but they're not fun or innovative or interesting to watch.
Yeah, eating cereal with a spoon is logical, but you don't include it in your friggin' movie!
You're right.
Not really the best example of what we're talking about, but hopefully you get the point.
So yeah, the girls all showed Twilight an oh-so-humiliating video of her doing kinda dumb things at the library. Oh noes! Next they'll probably spread rumors that she eats bugs or something!
Not yet, Husky. First we need to see the girls be catty to each other.
Have to offer?
Is that what catty means?
I have no idea. Yeah, this is happening. Ye old friends are not friends because of plot.
Thank you. You know what makes them all friends again? Like 2 seconds of communication. Turns out that someone's been sending fake text messages to all of them to make them screw up each other's lives.
I can't even get sufficiently angry at that because I know that if someone were to try that in real life, there are people who are shallow and sensitive enough to where that would actually work. So you never actually sent that text message about me putting a 7-foot alligator in your bathtub?
Of course not. Why would I ever send a text message
Well, I
like
didn't
that?
send any text message about you burning all my hats with a flamethrower.
Yes! My diabolical plan to destroy friendship is working! Once their friendship is no more, I will swoop in and conquer the world!
So why did they never talk about any of this before now?
Didn't you ever ask Rainbow Dash why she didn't show up?
I guess I kind of stopped talking to her at all after that.
You're all stupid! So they still need to find this Rainbow Dash person and patch up their messy friendship. Any second now. There. Conflict over. Great use of movie. I'm so glad it took so long!
Before they can add her to their party, however, Twilight has a mini-game she has to play.
First to 5 goals wins. 1 zip!
Spoilers.
She loses.
Badly.
Very badly.
Skipping ahead.
So yeah, 5 zip, but Rainbow Pants wants to help out anyway.
Instead of Sunset Shimmer. But I lost. Of course you lost. I'm awesome.
Oh, good crap.
She's rug burn!
What can I say? Awesome is awesome no matter what dimension you're in.
I feel sick.
Oh, we've got to stop bumping into each other like this.
Nope, still sick.
So they need to whip up a plan that'll get everyone to vote for Twilight Sprinkles in one night. So, how are they gonna do it?
A really bad musical number.
Ha! No! Skipping! Hey, what gives? Why isn't it skipping? Yes, that's right. The song will drive him mad. and then I will take over as the reviewer of Kid Movie Ninja. That's it. Husky, blow up the movie. So that works, but leg gasp, the party hall has been wrecked, and Twilight is being blamed for it. And they have photographic proof that it was her! Not that that's even remotely important, because it's fake, and this guy proves it's fake instantly. Thanks for wasting our time again, movie! So freaking helpful! Still, this does result in the postponement of the dance, which means Twilight will lose her window of opportunity to get back home before the portal closes. Oh yeah, magic portal. That was a thing, wasn't it? So she rushes to a place where she can try to think of what to do. Spike suggests telling her friends the truth so that they can know how important the mission really is.
They aren't gonna feel any differently about you when they find out you're a pony princess in Equestria.
That was a thing that was just said. What is even my life? So she's about to confess when...
You're from an alternate world and you're a pony princess there, and the crown actually has a magical element embedded in it that helps power up other magical elements, and without it, they don't work anymore, and you need them to help protect your magical world. And if you don't get the crown tonight, you'll be stuck in this world, and you won't be able to get back for like a really, really long time.
That was a thing that was just said. What is even my life? Then Spike talks, and that's enough for them all to instantly believe her story. Well, whatever moves the plot along. So they go back to the school gym and start trying to fix everything up again. And little by little, the entire school pitches in to help, which is probably the corniest, least realistic sequence in this whole dadgum movie, and that is saying a lot! And of course, it has a musical number to go along with it. Why the heck wouldn't it? So they do the thing, and the formal is back on for the night.
You got my vote, Twilight.
Mine too. Mine too.
You got my vote, Twilight. Mine too.
Mine too! Mine too! Can we please end this? Oh, but Husky, we still have a whole other song about them trying on dresses. That's it! Yeah, I think I'll wrap up now. So the dance happens. They try building up tension before announcing that Twilight won the crown, but Snips and Snails kidnap Spike in order to lure her out in front of the portal, where Sunset Dimmer threatens to smash it with a hammer, which shouldn't work anyway, but whatever. Twilight calls her bluff, some cat bite shenanigans happen before Sunset Bad Guy takes the crown and turns into an actual demon. Like you do. She makes bad stuff happen, but of course the power of friendship turns the crown's magic against her, which initiates a magical girl transformation in order to help Hasbro sell more toys. They proceed to beat her up with the power of friendship so hard that it forms a crater. Sunset's stupid name suddenly acts like a sympathetic villain completely out of nowhere. We get our moral, more dancing, Twilight goes home, bumps into this guy again, and I just want it to be over now, please. The end! Okay, let's get the good out of the way first. Husky, take a letter. Dear the Internet, there were many parts of this movie where I could clearly tell that thought was put into it. Twilight Sparkle's difficulties were reasonable for someone in her position, and it didn't feel like the characters were idiots. Most of the time. No, the real problem came from the fact that this fantasy story was converted into a very basic high school drama without anything making it stand out. The climactic dance where everything comes together, the rivalry between girls who strive for popularity, the clique mentality, there wasn't a single interesting spin or twist on any of these things. Also, the joke of Twilight making a fool of herself got really old really quickly, and it just wouldn't die for almost the entire length of the film. Sunset Shimmer, yes, I do know her name, was a freaking mustache-twirling villain right until the very end when she suddenly grew a heart and deeper motives out of nowhere. That is not good writing, it is lazy and pointless. Sincerely, your reviewer, Fighting Leaf. P.S. Husky wants you to know that he thinks this movie sucked. Also, no, I don't want to review another pony movie, at least not for a while. I went after this one because it attracted the most initial hate from its fans, and it was actually released in theaters. Can we talk about something good now?
Actually, next week we're gonna be talking about the chipmunks again. I am the kid movie ninja.
I probably didn't need to put actual milk in this, did I?
This is a Patreon shout out for Jordan Mathis and Steve Sharp. Check out Steve Sharp's music in the link below. Also, check out my Patreon page to see how you can net yourself this awesome Fighting Leaf themed desktop background. Thanks for the love and share the links.